Hello and welcome to the WCGA podcast. This is episode 28 of the WCGA podcast. My name is Dan at Dan's Dragoon on Instagram. Today we have a special guest, Josh or COBRAPLA. Am I saying that right?
You are saying that correctly.
And then we have Lang.
Hi, everybody. You can find me, Skyfire Riser, hurting myself because I'm old. I just did a jig and I realized I'm old because I still feel it. It was iffy.
So COBRAPLA. Where can we find
Dan?
you?
You doing okay?
You good?
Yeah, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Mostly Instagram, though. That's where I hang out at. I'm surprised I thought I really kicked the can and wasn't going to come back again. This is so soon. I'm surprised.
Wow. All right. And it says here you build plastic models.
I indeed build plastic models. That's for sure.
Like, of what?
Giant robots that are about to stomp on you and deliver you a spaghetti canyon.
Wait, so it's plastic models of giant robots. So how big are they?
We're probably going about 40 meters tall.
How big are the models, though?
Like
40 meters tall as well?
Jeez. Probably about 5 to 10 inches, depending.
Oh, so you build like little toy models
I do
out of plastic.
I do build little toy models, yes.
Okay. Well, we have that's something. We have a new sponsor today.
Welcome, everyone, to Bartholomew's Influencer Emporium, where we can get you anything to influence your crowds. We can give you puppies. We can give... I don't know. I'm going off on this.
I don't know what happened there.
You know what? The payment didn't go through. He paid for his sponsorship. He's like, yep, I'm coming. And the check bounced. Like, it took a while for the check to get here.
Is that him?
And that's me jumping in. Bartholomew, you still have, the rest of the 3 out of the 4 payments I still need, sir. So send them.
Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. Wow. I mean, that hasn't happened before. I mean, I shouldn't say that's hilarious. Okay, we're dealing with somebody's livelihood here. Bartholomew's Influencer Emporium or whatever. Like, that sucks. I hope things are going well.
We can't mention it anymore. He didn't.
Oh, that was it's paid for.
Contract. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
we can't
thoughts and prayers.
No free pub.
Thoughts and prayers for them. So before we get into all the check boxes, we start checking things. Cobra, congratulations. You know why you're here. COBRAPLA is here because he won the Summer Plamo Builds Extravaganza put on by Zaku Aurelius on YouTube, and he took first place. And from me to you, I'm so freaking happy for you, dude. I'm so happy because you worked so hard on that thing, put so much time into it, and the result you got out of it was just absolutely epic. So congratulations to you. I got some pictures here I can pull up. Lang, did you want to say any congratulations to him? Say your congratulations. That's my segue.
Nah. No, I'm kidding.
Good grief.
The check can go through.
The way it was, Cobra is such a good... He's much more of an influencer. You heard his... what should we call those? His credentials. Hopping on our Discord, he would show piece by piece all of these, and I really appreciate that quite a bit, that he goes detail by detail and not only shares but asks, what do you think? Most of it, I'll say, is amateurs, as we always say, like, what you should do. But he's very kind to hear that, and then still do things like on his own images. And I'll be honest, the surfboard, I saw the vision. I was worried it wouldn't turn out, and it was probably me projecting because my current project didn't turn out like I thought. But it this should be in a museum. Like it's magical. It's very magical. This could easily be. This could make the competing circuit and put people in their places. This is incredible.
Yeah, I like that it's a very concise and tight dio. It isn't large for large sake, and it's not small. It's like right. It's got that perfect spot between what it needs to be and then what it turned out to be. It shows a great scene. It's got tons of character. It can be viewed from multiple angles, and then obviously the story is great, but the model craft and the all the little details that were put into this they're just top notch. We have a very talented member in the club who's just killing it, and the fact that you won first just makes me so I'm proud of you. If that matters, I'm proud of you for taking first, dude.
That's all I ever need, Dan. Oh, my life goals. My life goals. I'm here. I'm there. No, just full disclosure, I didn't pay these guys to have me on here, so just letting everybody know. No, I really appreciate it. Yeah, when going into this, I was kind of blinded by. So if you're not familiar, Zach Aurelius is a pretty big influencer. He does a lot of reviews, other video content, Gunpla, mecha adjacent, sometimes other modeling subjects here and there. When he posts these contests, it's all video format, so you got to really pay attention. And when it comes to contestants, I think I only saw like hints of a few pieces of people entering things, but I was actually really kind of going in blind. So I had no idea who I was actually really competing against until he released his final winner announcement video. So what he does is once he gets the video done, he does the announcements. Towards the end, he compiles every submission that came in on time and puts it in the video. So it was really nice to see like all the entries like come together. And I gotta tell you, like, it was humbling for me to actually even place because there was a lot of nice creativity. I know we have a member in our club who did the two little Ock guys on the, like, I think it's like a parking lot with a bunch of trees and stuff. Very well done, really cute, really warm and fuzzy. And that was an entry as well. And props to them for making it on time and being in the video as well, being showcased. So it was really nice. There was another builder who I will admittedly I saw their build and they got second, but I thought they would have gotten first. And I saw that build like roughly before the announcement video came out, and I was like, this thing is really beautiful. And if you don't know, it's basically like a big old beetle kit, I think what it is, being chased by two little cute like mech little robots with like nets, and I thought that was really well done, really well painted, and very cute. And I'm like, yeah, this thing's gonna do really well. But no, it's awesome. I was really surprised. I think I had a shout out to Never Waffle Chris. He DM'd me. He's like, yeah, Zach may put the results out. Go check it out. I was like, huh? I just literally walked in the door and got home. I'm like, all right, pulling up the TV.
I've never scrubbed through a video so fast.
Yep, me too. I
was like, I want to know.
Runner up, nope. Runner up, nope. Third, nope. Oh, I know it beat that one, and I just kept going and like skipping. There it is. Yeah. Well done.
Thank you. The one build I really liked, and I part of me is kind of glad they're international because I think they would have done really well here in the States. I think it's the Zegok or the GOG with the girl standing inside. So there's like a beach girl with a mech that's partially opened up. I think it's like inspired by Machining Krieger because a lot of Machining Krieger kits will have like the interior opened up like an Iron Man suit with like padding and stuff, and then have like a figurine inside of it. That was really nice. I liked that a lot. It was very simple to the point. So, and I think they placed as well. So big congrats to them.
Yeah.
Look at this guy giving praise to everybody else while he's sitting on his pedestal. What a guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just butter you up a little bit here, buddy. Like, you are a great influencer, quote unquote, in the hobby space. You're collaborative. You're super creative. You're super good at what you do. You've got a positive attitude. There's, it's nice. It's really nice that there's people at the top tier that are like you in this hobby. You're kind of what helps keep things positive, So I'm so happy for you. It's so well deserved. The other builds in the comp were really good, so it is a well deserved victory. So congratulations, bro.
Thanks so much, man.
So on that note, I have some special questions for you. They're huh?
I was gonna say, are we jumping into that now, or are we gonna go over our stuff for this week?
We'll go over our stuff after
Okay.
we do these questions. We're just kind of front loading Josh here, giving him the spotlight a little bit.
See what happens when Dad has the keys?
Well, do you want to override me? We can.
No, I won't.
Do you want me to just screech the tires here?
I'll save my veto.
See, like what I'm doing right now, like this is called a segue, right? We're talking about Cobra, so we're going to continue to talk about Cobra. If I was to change gears suddenly, throw it in reverse,
I'll save my time. I'll save my time for later.
I reclaim my time. Okay, so Cobra, you build giant robots in miniature for fun. How does one decide that's a healthy hobby?
That's a good question. I think it's more like if it doesn't make you unhappy and you're not on a path to financial ruin and you're still touching some grass after
it's a fine line.
Yeah, it's a fine line, right? Yeah. So
follow up. Are you touching grass?
Maybe later today.
Nice. I think, Lang, you have a mission with one of your kids to force them to go outside and touch each piece of grass in the backyard, right?
I do. That's our weekend this weekend.
How many victory royales are they sitting at right now in Fortnite?
He's at about 150. That was a surprise. Yeah, he's diligent. I'll give him that. He has a gamer persona that outmatches Dan's and I's personalities quite a bit when we get on and play, the three of us. So
I don't know. He hasn't met Gamer Cobra yet.
And you haven't
I'm
met...
afraid for that. I don't know if you're allowed to. Lang's the gatekeeper for that.
Lang. Yeah, it's
So that would require me to install Fortnite.
Yes.
Yeah. So when I go through your Instagram feed, I noticed that a lot of your model kits have like dust effects. So when you're applying the dust effects, as part of your thinking, this model deserves to look grimy and neglected, just like my room.
You know what? You hit the nail on the head there. Yes. I think if not having your own personal space is a self-reflection of your personal life, it's got to at least translate to your hobbies, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Life or art emulates life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why mine are broken.
Oh. If I had a soundboard to make like the emotional damage sound effect, I would right now.
Emotional damage.
There it is. I was also, we went to Cyberfest together, and at Cyberfest, you made a post and you said, made some choices, bought some stuff. Was your bank account prepared?
Apparently a lot more prepared than your guys's, because I don't think I hardly left with anything.
Touche. Well played.
If anything, my bank account was more full by the end of the day.
Did you sell stuff?
Full transparency.
At Cybfest?
No, I sold stuff to you guys after.
Oh,
no. We're talking about Cybfest.
No, I'm hearing the day in full because I sold stuff. Ian sold stuff. Cobra sold stuff. Dan, what'd you sell?
Oh,
I didn't go in with any preconceptions of anything. I went in there to buy.
Well done.
I could definitely tell you my wallet wasn't broken.
That's good. So how do you know when a model is actually done and not just emotionally abandoned?
Well, I can tell you the emotionally abandoned part is when I'm in the middle of it and I just leave it on the shelf. The other part, I don't know. It's kind of like a roller coaster of emotions, right? You're building it. You think you're good. You do your photos, and then you zoom in, and then you notice something that you didn't see while you
It's
were
always a
working on it.
hair.
Yeah, it's always a hair. It's always like a little bit of a smudge here because you're staring at it for too long. Your eyes are not picking it up. So you know, uh, I think that's why going in and say posting in the works in progress in our wonderful Discord is helpful because
Yeah.
it's sometimes having a second or third pair of eyes is really good to spot things.
Yeah. In your posts, you use a lot of hashtags at the bottom of your posts.
I do.
At what point does hashtagging become a cry for validation for you?
Probably more than 10.
Well, okay, that's good to know. 10's the mark. I'm gonna check mine right now.
You post detailed tutorials about your painting process. Do you ever think your followers are just there for your hands, like a weird only hands?
You know, there's probably one or two out of the 7,000 that follow me. I'm not going to be surprised. I'm glad they've kept it to themselves so far, and they should continue to do so.
Yeah. We were talking about your personality earlier. You're clearly, obviously, a talented at painting models. Do you ever wonder how much better you'd be at doing models if you weren't constantly sabotaged by your own personality?
You know, I would probably be a lot more daring, for sure. I'd probably get stuff 3 times done more faster, probably. And if I wasn't sabotaged by personality, I would probably be like some individuals who have stuck their nose up and not even share anything at all until the whole build's done and think I'm the best.
Hey, I have an update. One of my main posts have 17 hashtags. I feel slightly attacked right now. Just so
I've got a few that have a whole bunch. Your builds are super detailed. Do you feel like you're like trying to compensate for something, and do you want to talk about it?
You know, there's always something on the kit that could be less to be desired. Like, you know, there might be a spot where I'm like, oh, I didn't sand this nub properly, or I cut this a little too much. How do I compensate? I just weather out of it.
Oh, I have to bleep that now. What was that? 1820. 1820. Speaking of which, you have an alt account. You have an alt account for Reels. Do people know this? Do you have an alt account?
I didn't do a good job marketing.
Okay. Did you make this alt account because your main account isn't good enough, or just because your therapist told you to compartmentalize your failure?
Yeah. And did you not make all the payments to advertise it?
Yeah.
Yes. See, that's the problem that we're talking to this format now. I just feel like we're just kind of, you know, goofing off outside pod, and it just kind of got too comfortable with these questions, man. It's probably the first episode we've had to bleep something out, right?
Every episode there's something,
There's something.
Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Ian. Lang hasn't messed up yet.
No, but Ian did slip one in. I think you missed it.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsies.
What episode was that? I don't know.
Last one, but that's okay.
Oh, the last one?
I think so. Anyways.
Weird. So honestly, your work speaks for itself. The level of detail, patience, the love you put into every build. It's obvious that you've built a strong name in the Gunpla community. You inspire people, including me, and I mean that seriously. Which makes it even more impressive that you've done all this while still looking like a guy who gets carded at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, it's I still wonder every time I take my usual Saturday route to Sean's Anime. I get that feeling of, hey, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese and see if I get lucky today. And they still.
Anyways,
And they still card me, yes, unfortunately.
Well, since we're on the Cobra train, what did you buy anything this week? That's the question that people want to know.
Oh boy, prepare your cha-chings, because since the last time I was on, what was that, 2 weeks ago, right? Something like that, 2, 3?
2 weeks.
I've gotten some stuff in, that's for sure. So I know Dan's going to pull out Ian's favorite soundboard here, and I'm
going to try.
it.
I can't seem to find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm ready.
So the recent grab, actually shout out to my bro Ross. He grabbed me it's basically a booster set for the MG Hazels for Advance of Zeta.
Nice.
So you can make basically a Hazel boosted variant of that. And what came after that is this 1/100 scale. And don't get confused, because Bandai has come out recently, 1/100 scale Macross kits that transform. This does not. This is just the fighter mode in 1/100. And I found this on eBay for less than $20. And I was like, I'm going to grab it. So
aren't they normally 172? Is it like the...
So Hasegawa does 72.
Okay.
Bandai seems to tend to be a mix between... They've done a lot of scales between 72, 1/100, they're all over the place. If we know Bandai is. So come after that, I've been heavily excited for is this Fat Cat kit. You're wondering what the heck is a Fat Cat. So a company overseas decided to take the real grade RX-78 2.0 and upscale it to 1/100. And looking inside the runners, it's super crisp.
How did they do that, I wonder?
I'm assuming that they probably took the original kit, the runners, and they took like a scanning tool.
It had to be extremely high resolution.
It's the parts are really high res. The camera is not going to pick it up.
I think there's corporate espionage going on here, dude. Because I've seen this thing, and I bet you somebody got the actual CNC files or whatever for making molds.
They have to, because I opened this and it's like, because when you see like a bootleg, you see like something that's copied. You could tell they literally just took the sprues and they recasted this. This does not show that at all. Like this feels like I just got a genuine Bandai kit in 1/100 scale. Almost done, but I picked myself up the Golden Warrior, which is the full armor Hyakushiki Kai.
Yeah,
you need to get
close.
one.
Is that a box? Is there a box inside that box, or is that just how the box looks?
This is just how the box looks. You just flip it up,
Dad,
and then
stop
all
sharing
the
so we
parts.
can get a better look.
Thank you.
It's a huge. Oh God, it's not gonna fit in my. It's a huge.
Yeah.
Huge. It comes with LEDs. It comes with metal joint parts. It comes with water slide decals.
Yeah.
It comes with its own action base. You can put your stuff in. It is. You need one, Lang. Lang needs it. I can tell.
I'm working.
Do you like the Hyakushiki?
I do.
Lang.
Well,
do you?
That one I do. That one I really like the exaggerated backpack as well as the kind of the xenomorph head too.
Yeah, I really like that as well.
It's pretty cool. And to wrap things up, I got attacked by Premium Bandai with the in stock. So we have Advanced Hazel.
And that's what the add-on parts are for.
And this has already got its own add-on parts. So the add-on parts are for another Hazel that's in the stash. But this thing by itself is beautiful. And then the last thing I got while the bank is still trying to recover is this thing's pretty cool, because all of these 3 different Hazel variants you can actually build. So you can either do this version here, you can do a GM Quell, which is like a 1.5 GM Quell versus like the old Master Grade. And then there's like an in-between, like early type Hazel. So
I only know about 2 people in my friend circle that would like be able to do a pub quiz of everything you just said dealing with Hazels. I am not one of them.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything I've gotten since last time I was on the pod till now.
Those are some good hauls, bro.
Yeah, I'm
that
feeling
backlog would be bursting.
It's definitely pulsing. That's for sure.
Oh. Lang, what'd you get?
I got two little things. I was hopeful that they'd get here. They literally, after our recording last week, showed up. I got the SMP Dragon Zord, but this one is the clear version. Shout out to...
Have you opened it yet?
No. Do you want me to?
I want to see the plastic.
You'll see it.
It's got to be like that teal blue, right?
I also got the Megazord because...
Oh, so freaking good.
You can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
So I got both
are they to scale? Because I know SMPs are kind of just like...
To scale?
With each other.
To what? Oh, yeah. They combine. So
the Dragon Zord and the Megazord combined?
Oh, and they're very posable and everything. It's actually...
Dude, that's awesome.
The SMP posability... In fact, I'll reach over here in a second. I'll show you another one. But the posability for SMP is what sells me on them. It's not anything else because the playability, my kids have played with the regular Megazord that I have constantly. They are super durable. The stickers last for the most part. I love SMP stuff. So here we are. We're pulling. This is an unboxing right here live on the WCGA podcast. Okay.
Now, I have a question. Would you say the plastic quality is something more adjacent to like the Furai Transformer models, like for durability? Like, is the plastic different? Better.
The Furai the Flame Toys is a little, I feel they're a little thinner and smaller bits, and I don't like that very much. That's the black and gray. Let's see, there's another one. Oh, here we go. Yep, we want this one. Oh, see, this is why I love it. These versus the regular version came pre-painted.
Ooh,
okay. Yeah. That's the nice
and that's
clear.
Nice, too.
Build it.
No, so I'll get into what we're working on because I'm actually working on something else right now. So I'll build this when I get the chance. Uh-oh, and I think I just lost the instructions. Uh-oh.
What'd you get, Dan?
I got this little SMP. I also got an SMP. This is a alternative Destiny Shokugan modeling project Gunbuster. I thought I already had this Gunbuster. And then last Monday, I pulled it out to start building it, and I found out that I didn't actually have this kit. What I had was an expansion pack of effects for this kit. And Ian, being Ian, was so nice and sent me a link to this very expensive tiny box of plastic. And I bought it. So now I have a lot of Gunbuster stuff not build right now.
But Dan, it's an SMP.
It is an SMP. You've already built one SMP now, right? The other Gunbuster, because this is a different one.
Yeah, and it was like $60, and it was about this big.
Yeah.
And I like Gunbuster, but I don't like it that much.
So how tall do you think that thing is? Like 3-4 inches tall?
The thing I just held up?
Yeah.
It's about 7 inches tall. Okay. 7 to 8 inches. It's like small master grade size. So yeah, I picked that up.
Speaking of SMP, I was going to show this real quick. This is another thing I have. So I have the combined Tiger Zord, and this is how big it is, and it's super, super posable, like all over angles. I love SMPs. I think they're great, personally. Yeah, I love that thing. Sorry, I derailed your thing, Dan. What were you going to say?
Yeah, no, I don't have anything. That's what I bought. Well, I bought a bunch of stuff, but it hasn't arrived yet. And I mentioned Ian before we move on to the next section here. Where is Ian Lang?
He is fighting for our lands. That's what he's doing. I don't know where it is. Where is it exactly?
It's at an SCA event. So it's like a realistic battle, like medieval battle style get together with hundreds of people. Hundreds, huge. They have campsites and they wear full armor and they hit each other for real and with like swords and weapons and stuff. Not sharp, but
it's literally like role play, but
Kind of. It's like soft role play. Like when you're in camp, you're not in character. But when you're on the field, it's kind of like if you guys have ever played woods ball, paintball. It's you try to win. You try to be serious and win. And that's kind of the vibe I get from this a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where he's at.
Ian has been, no pun intended, warring for weeks now because he's been on Helldivers nonstop, and now he's immediately converted over to what he's doing this weekend. Constant conflict.
Wow.
Yeah, he needs a vacation.
He does.
He needs to go to the Jamboree soon.
Yeah, he treats this as a vacation as well.
Yeah, we've gotten some really nice, fun pics of him wearing. Here, I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you a picture, Ian.
While he's pulling that up, I gotta divert because I forgot one big thing I got this week. I had the crap scared out of me, almost literally, by Dan, because he said, "Hey, Lang, go try this game," and I went and tried it, and I recorded myself trying it because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna prove to you, this won't scare me that bad. I haven't shook or puckered that hard in years. I feel like even when we went to the movie, Dan, that scared me much worse.
So there's
Look
Ian,
at that handsome guy.
If I can get it to focus. Hello. That's Ian. He's in the field and he's wearing his cool little his little outfit or his shirt or whatever. I wanted him to find me one of these shirts. They look so comfortable.
His beard is so
look at his face.
His beard is so defined. Like when you look at it far away, it's almost like you photoshopped his face onto a uniform.
He's got the Riz.
Yeah, he's got that Riz. He's killing it.
He has ye old Riz.
Yeah, ye old Riz.
High yield Riz.
What are you working on right now, Cobra? Anything? Are you taking a break? Sabbatical?
No. There's no sabbaticals over here. Every time I do it, I go a day and then I get the itch again, and I'm
same.
So I'm currently trying to wrap up my Plamax Max Factory Valkyrie VF1A model kit. So it's.
Oh, I thought it was Hasegawa.
No. So funny enough, I have Bandai, Hasegawa, and Plamax all in the Valkyrie form, and eventually I want to compare all three of them when it comes to proportions and everything else. This one's the Plamax. It's a lot more simpler. It kind of feels more like a Bandai kit. The Hasegawa one is a lot more detailed, and all the little lights and bits on the Hasegawa are clear parts, whereas the Plamax, it's all just integrated into the plastic. So it's a lot more simpler. And Hasegawa requires a lot more tender loving care. So when I was deciding on my Valkyrie build, I'm like, you know what? I just got done with a long intensive, do 2 competition builds in a few months. I need to figure this out. I'm getting very close. I'm in basically the mix panel wash, weathering sort of stage. Maybe do a little bit of post work.
Put some LEDs in it. Smoke effects.
Oh yeah, I gotta put all that stuff in there.
Spoiler.
Oh yeah, definitely the spoiler. Oh yeah,
soundboards?
All
flames?
the soundboard. Yeah, the fire and the flames, baby, and the Miku riding on top, and the Godzilla, everything. If you guys don't know, in our work in progress, these guys always give me a wonderful list of things I should do, and I just go, I'll get right on it.
You should put a coin thing, put a quarter in to make it do all the things it needs to, and make some money off of it.
That's what you should do. Yeah.
You know what? If you guys can source me one, we'll make it happen. Okay.
Oh no, we're not. Don't. That's all. We just throw ideas.
Okay.
You implement them.
But the other thing I need to do is I need to figure out how I'm actually going to display the Valkyrie, because it only comes with some landing gear, but there is parts to allow it to be in flight, but there's no stand adapter that I know of or anything that actually keeps it in flight. So I'm thinking about trying to take an action base, and you know how they have those little prawns for the kits that don't have a peg hole. I'm thinking about taking 2 of those and mushing them together as a support, because the Valkyrie has a missile pod gun port that is low below it on its belly. So I'm thinking about taking those and try to have it hold it by the gun port on an action base, so it's just in midair. I don't know yet. It's all in my head. Jason, another club member, he'd be like, drill a hole in it, and it's I would love to if there was a spot for me to properly drill, because it's a one and done.
I don't know if he was talking about model kits or not.
And you
Dan,
know
you
what?
raised
You're
your
probably
hand?
right.
I did have my hand raised, but you raised it first, Lane. Go ahead.
Oh, did I? You have friends with 3D printers, Cobra. They'd
It's
probably
true.
be happy to help you out versus the risk of spilling more glues and such on your desk. So you should hit them
Yeah.
up.
That's true.
Here's my suggestion. Get yourself a wood block, put some stain on it, put some felt on the bottom of it, lacquer it up so it's shiny, and use one of those acrylic rods and just stick it on there.
I'll get right on it. On both.
Nice.
So I would stay away. I would steer clear of using an action base in competition.
Well, no. So I would use. So when it came to action base, I'm more so talking like the actual like part that holds the model, not the entire action base. So
Yeah.
like just something that actually holds it up, but then of course take a clear rod and connect
Yeah,
it to that, and then have a board. Yeah, I'm more so just
Definitely.
thinking of a mechanism to actually prop it up without doing any drilling or gluing.
Yeah, like the bottom part of, or like the connector piece for the action base has some articulation in it, so you could just put a 3mm peg hole, and
Yeah.
then this 3mm peg and then plastic. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, your runners are 3mm if you ever need a peg to go into your model kits.
Yeah. Well, kids are listening to this.
Mine.
Oh. Hey, kids.
Hey.
So Lang, what are you working on right now?
I'm working on the Sword of Rage kit I got for my birthday. This thing is
Happy birthday!
hunky and beastly, has a metal inner frame, which I haven't had. It's not giving a lot of contrast, but I really like it. I like the proportions. It has some, third party, I won't say stank, but some fragrances. You know how some of the joints are usually too tight or flimsy. These are on a little bit on the too tight side, which is nerve-wracking, but okay.
Metal frames are like that sometimes.
Yeah. Let's see if you can see in the arm. Yeah, the metal frame right here. It's a little shiny. There we go. It's trying to focus in. So here's the thing. I got super excited along with the metal frame. It came with these little, let's see if we can, these little things. They're little like vials. It's liquid. Come on, Bubble. See, there it goes up.
Yeah, and there's like little particulates inside of it or something.
Yep. So it's like a little ooze thing. There it goes. See that?
Yeah.
So this is so cool. And I was thinking, oh, if that was visible on the actual kit itself, it's just magical. But no.
Yeah.
Look what it does. Like, here's the back of its hand. It's like this little battery / I don't know how to even describe this, holder that you stick it in, close it up.
Cell.
Yeah, like an energy cell thing. And then it's just hidden.
Gone.
And it's like,
maybe you can just mod it so that it just sticks out all the way.
I know, but it's just like, oh, that was so cool while you saw it. But I still like it. It's just like, I was so excited to be like, oh, where's
now
this
you're just going to throw it in the trash can.
It's pointless because it's hidden now.
Do you want a different birthday present?
No. I'm so grateful for this one. You get me too much, Dan. You do so much. Stop it.
Thank you.
So that's what I'm working on, just snapping that, getting ready for next week, and also 3D printing quite a bit of stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. I am currently working on a high-grade Psycho Gundam Mark II. I love the model and everything. It looks really cool. I hate the colors for it. But I feel like that's the only color scheme that works on it. So I'm going to I'm going to stick to that color scheme somewhat, and I'm going to change it from just regular color, like regular colors, to metallics, possibly candy, and then matte coat the candy. So it has that like depth, that metallic depth look to it. I think that'll look pretty cool. And then I'm toying with the idea of just putting LED lights all over it because it's got all those guns. I'm totally having a brain fart right now. The lasers,
beam ports, yeah.
Beam, whatever.
Beam things.
Yeah, it's got them all over the place on the kit. Beam hole, yeah.
Beam hole.
Beam ports.
Adjacent.
Beam hole.
It's brown pit adjacent. So Yeah, it's pretty fun. Big chunky parts. I'm having a good time with it. Yeah, we'll see.
Nice.
I might have it done by the show, so that will be neat to have another kit on the table, especially a large high grade like that.
Very cool.
Yeah,
very cool. Speaking of having high grades like that, Ian has all the high grades, but since he's not here, we have to cover for him. So, Ian's News Nook, I get to do this week. Boom. First up, new 30-minute missions fantasy. And this, something about this, I am super, super giddy. I think this looks awesome personally. What do you guys think?
I'm buying it.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, that and the upgrade set is which is what we're looking at right now.
This is the upgrade set, yeah, for the Liber.
Mm.
It looks so good, and it's even like there's just something about it, yeah, like you said, that really like checks all the boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the Gladiator. I love this.
That needs to be gold. That part needs to be gold, and the middle of it needs to be bronze.
For those of you not on YouTube, we're talking about like the filigree, like olive leaves around the shield. Like it's
all molded into the plastic.
It's so great. I really like
this. This is
that.
why we're not getting master grade, folks.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, so I was really excited about this fantasy line, and then they're pumping them out so fast that there's just no way I can keep up with buying all of them. Mm-hmm. That would be very expensive. So I've kind of lost a little bit of my excitement for the line because it just feels like I'm just being saturated by it.
Sorry, I'm getting guest stars coming in right now. So right here is the Swordsman add-on set. Oh, hang on.
So this is the same. It looks like the same thing. It just has different colors.
Yeah. So this is the Roseanne version of the tier
Good guy,
3.
Bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it literally the same?
Almost. So
Close.
the Rosen and the Liber sets, they're very similar to each other, but there's few parts between the both of them that make them at least a little bit more unique aside from the color.
Well, the inner body for the Roseanne is just a little chunkier, right? Just a pinch thicker.
Kind of. It depends. So they all share the same frame. I mean, the most notable differences for the base frame is like the head sculpts, mostly. With a few other little things. Yeah. But
see, I have a Roseanne that I've never done anything with, and I'm very tempted to.
I like this too. This feels very true to like Sparta Gladiator, like with that helmet, with the side mohawk.
Yeah. I don't like the plastic molded fabric pieces.
Yeah, it's kind of limiting, right? Because if you want to put it in a very particular pose, you're stuck with it.
Unless it moves. But even then, I just am not a fan of the plastic fabric stuff.
I hear you. Another picture.
Like, because it has that built-in wave to it. Does it look like there's any articulation, though? Like maybe it bends up or back or anything?
30-minute, both on the fantasy as well as the missions, they have a few packs to where this underneath right here and up here on the shoulders, for those of you that are watching, they're on ball joints. So they're very posable.
Yeah, okay. That's better. So if you wanted to have this one like kneeling down or sitting or anything like that, maybe you can have it kneel.
Yeah,
because the cape comes straight down, but then if you can bend it a little bit.
No, it's
move it out of the way.
Like you could part it and split them.
Yeah, it looks like it's two or three pieces.
Yeah,
it's separated.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I'd keep the cape on mine, but the little tabards on the shoulders.
Yeah, maybe I would kit bash it so the cape comes down the shoulder or something, like on the side.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety. They'll probably come with another cape pack, but the missions has a cape pack it's got a lot of fabric plastic to it, which is really cool.
Probably the most fabric we've seen on a 30-minute fantasy kit, I think.
So far. Another pose for
Oh, there
it.
it is.
Then,
Now you can see it with the fabric coming off.
Yeah.
Or coming apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then next up,
very cool posing.
Super Samurai in Japan, or in the US, Ronin Warrior reboot model kits. I am super stoked. I was a big fan of Ronin Warriors when I was a kid. I am very excited for this. I even had the derpy action figures when I was younger. So this, I'm all over. Thank you, Bandai.
It's like the first time we've had a 30-minute missions kit where it's like a male character, because a lot of the other kits we've gotten for the 30 minutes line has been a lot of like girl kits adjacent, and so it's kind of interesting they came out of this out of the blue. I'm surprised it's not like 30-minute preference. That's like a new line that came out. I think we'll probably talk about that later.
Are we talking about these Ronin ones or previous ones with the Gladiator and the Swordsman?
Well, just this one. So like, I'm just surprised, like, just out of all this, like, came out of nowhere. Because I'm going to be honest, I've never heard of this series, but the fact that we got something kind of fresh.
The series, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not any mission stuff. This is its own show that's coming out.
But as far as like the model kit line is, it's under the missions line, right? Not Figurize.
No, not that I know.
Okay, okay.
But the
Ian's rolling in his tent right now.
Yeah, sorry, Ian.
Main character. So these are the base heroes or protagonists. There's 5 of them, and they've just released this one. So I
those
get
tempo
the
printed?
Relation we're at on the face.
Yeah, the face sculpts.
I don't know.
Or are they stickers or decals?
So I bet the mouth is part separated for sure, and then the eyes, they have to be stickers, or because I know like a lot of those figure kits, you'll get like a empty like shell where you have.
Is this 30-minute missions?
No, like I said, it's a reboot of a line. The 30-minute missions would have pegs.
Okay, so this is not 30-minute missions. This is
this is Super Samurai, Ronin Warriors.
I know, but like, what is it?
Because
it's a series.
Your photo save says 30 MF.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so maybe Ian is telling me these are fantasies, which I would be very surprised at, because it's a whole. That would be the first time that 30-minute fantasy does a series of it. Well, they guess they do Armor Core,
right?
Interesting.
Still cool.
Fair enough.
So jumping on more fantasy stuff, there's a bunch of accessory packs that are coming out, which I think these would be fantastic for dios for sure. Lots of rocks already molded for you. Little eye crawlers, bats for dungeons and such. I think that's great. This is what I'm really excited for. I think this is freaking hilarious. They made a 30-minute fantasies treasure chest that you can convert into, what'd you call it?
It's a mimic.
A nom nom treasure chest to surprise you with eyeballs coming out of it and chompers. I think that's great.
Treasure chest is included in 30-minute fantasy item shop 1 night option, sold separately.
There you go. So look for that. More Armor Core. Josh, we were talking. I'm not too in the Armor Core. Are you in the Armor Core?
So I just started playing Fires of Rubicon, which is the newest Armor Core game that came out like a year or so ago, and I'm like really late. Shout out to a friend of mine. He actually got me the game, so I've been playing it. This is. Again, I'm very new to the Armor Core line, but I know like eventually there's like custom ACs, which is the acronym for Armor Core, where you have to start mixing different parts and stuff. So I think this is like a kind of a kit bash mix, because I know the legs and the head are from a recent kit that just came out stateside, but I think and then I think the chest, I don't know if the chest and the arms, those might be from another kit as well. So now I think they're starting to sort of expand out to stuff they've already made and make the other variants in the game now. Because
from what I understand, you can kit bash in the game, right? You can build your own stuff.
So in the game, in the game you acquire a bunch of different parts, like all over, like weapons, limbs, and you can even custom paint your kit. You can even put your own markings in different places they're provided in the game. The other thing that was fascinating that I was told, I haven't tried this yet, but like, back in the days of Call of Duty, old days where you could they have like the custom profile maker and you can make your own like profile picture with all their
Right.
templates. Apparently you could do something similar to that in this game, but have it on your mech.
Very
Right.
cool.
So
for those of you Armor Core folks, the Rocksmith is this one that's coming out. So keep an eye out if you're after that. Then we have 30-minute missions. This is the Basky robot, but an underwater version. This makes it look pretty cool. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I like the chunkiness of it.
yeah, it's cool.
The arms, so the head is a little different. It's giving it a round head. It has the add-on bits on the back.
It's got LEDs in the head too.
No, it doesn't.
The only
We all wish it did.
Is
Arms and the add-ons. Ian put it in the notes.
This thing actually, you can put it underwater too, and it has propellers that move. You put batteries in the top tanks.
What about when it's underwater? Does it have a bubble maker?
Yeah.
Nice. So go get that, guys. It's more add-on bits for this is the Port Nova add-on set, I believe. This is a lot. Armor. Yeah, since they did a full
this
armor
thing,
for the Alto.
I mean, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I do not like this.
What do you not like?
It looks like a prototype image. It's so boring.
It's a lot. A lot of these are. So before, when 30-minute missions came out, they did maybe some shoulders and a head or armor bits and light bits. Now they're just doing full armor, which I kind of appreciate. But this is to mimic what they released recently, and mine actually should be arriving today, is the Alto full armor, and this is the Port Novo full armor. Yeah, like this.
I like that head armor though. That's cool.
This one?
Yeah, the one.
So this was a previous one.
The Roy gets full armor too.
Yeah. That I don't meh. Like, okay.
Maybe clip off the little legs on the
Why is it all gray?
To distinguish it. I don't know.
It doesn't distinguish it though. It's just gray.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
True. So next up is a whole new set.
I like this thing.
Mm-hmm.
These are not looking too bad. These are the Tech Proto, is what it says. So these look like Altos that went to the gym for a week or two and came out a little stronger and a little more slow with a riot shield.
I just like the shield. Like, just sell me the shield for $5, please. I don't care about the rest of it.
Very like Reinhardt-esque. Like, it's cool. I don't know. It kind of feels like an armored up GM with like a ODST helmet with the flip-on visor.
There's your paint scheme.
There you go.
I like the butt boosters.
Yeah, see,
I like the head visor.
That triangle helmet shape is doing it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a blue version and a green version, which is right here. Boosters, and then this
the
one
colors
has
are just so
that.
I like that scope on it. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I'm actually the opposite. I think it's a little too big.
The scope
it feels big on the top.
Yeah, it feels very well. The actual like camera part, I feel like it
giant,
needs to be like. I think it needs to be like half of that size, and it'll feel a little bit more natural. Feels like a stub.
I'm not a fan of these colors. What is up with all this gray? It's so boring.
Like the drab. It's the army drab.
Well, I know,
but like, dang.
I know that some armor sets they'll have various colors of it for people that snap build. So this could just be the first set, and then we'll get alternate colors later.
Like
okay, that would make sense. Oh. Because there's lots of parts, but you just can't. Like, there's no part separation. There's no color separation. I mean, so it's like, I don't know.
You know what would be crazy? And we'll put the date and time right now. With all these 30-minute missions coming out, what just humor me. What if Bandai did a 30-minute missions Builders Cup? Because of all this stuff that they're pumping out, they might look into this and say, hey, how do we want to market this more? We'll do a Builders Cup for 30 minutes.
And Lang can donate all of his kits to everybody because he has too many of them.
Lang's the reason why we don't get master grades.
Sure, because I buy the 30-minute missions. I think I have all of them. And then when we did our 30-minute missions, I was gratefully scoured by people. Like, it wasn't like, do you have this? Could I get this kit off of you? It's like, no, I just need this hand and this waist piece. It's like, yep, I know I have it. Here you go. All right, here we go. Next up.
I've seen this before. They've done this before.
They've done EcoPla before, yes. Not on
Not this kit?
No.
Kit that looks just like it.
It's what?
I don't know. I just feel like I've seen
You're
this.
thinking of the real type color version of this suit.
Okay.
So there's a real type version that's got this blue tone, but it's also got green and gray on it.
No. I'm thinking. I know. I'm thinking EcoPla.
I think of the yellow one. There was a yellow one with one of the strikes that was right around the movie, but this is
sorry. Go ahead. I don't know.
Eco Strike Freedom is getting released. I really like the contrast with this. This is the same color they use with the MG Barbatos. It's very cool.
That's what I'm thinking then. Yeah, they've used the same scheme.
Yep.
It's really pretty.
This is pretty. This is big. This is very
I love
cool.
that blue.
Yeah. High contrast. So if you like the EcoPla, this is your jam. HG Echo Strike. This is interesting that with this, if you do the pre-order or pre-sale, now mind you, I don't know how this is going to work, but you also get additional stickers, I believe it was what it said.
Yeah.
Looks like a camo or something.
Or maybe like a holographic. I bet it's like a little more holographic and cool. So if you want stickers for your EcoPla, because, that's why you buy EcoPla, go for it. Go look this up. I'll leave it at that. Oh, here's something fun. Wolf. Here's some Haros for you. Gold and silver plated Gundam base exclusive Haros. So go get them. Looks like they're close to a little over $20 a piece at the Gundam base. But for a little Haro, that's quite a bit for plated gold. So,
I've got a soundboard action for that. Here you go.
Here. Make all your chromed out dreams come true. So go get them if you want them.
Or just grab a friend.
It's a 2-pack? Or is it separate?
Is it what?
Is it a 2-pack? Or are they separate?
I think they're separate. Oh, cool. No, it says and there's one price. Maybe they are together. That makes a little more sense.
4,400 yen.
Yeah, for gold and silver. So yeah, there you go. Probably a combo pack.
Neat.
Here we go. Here's your master grade.
It's Digimon.
Or Zoids. It's Zoids and Gundam had a baby.
Zoids and Gundam.
And Transformers.
This is the MG Astray Mirage. I like this a lot, personally. It's something new, something very unexpected, and the colors are bonkers. I really like it. So it's an MG Astray frame.
What's it from?
Nothing. As far as I know, Cobra, you might be right. Or if Ian hears this in his warring distance, he's like, there's a destroyer.
Well, he said it was a seed kit.
He's from something. I think it's from again, Ian, don't kill me. I'm not seed adjacent. But I think it's just like from a seed manga or an MSV adjacent, something in between. Because I know there is a Mirage variant that's not this. So I think it is like a line.
I think it's pretty.
So there's a lot of just regular Astray bits in here. So this feels more like they're just like an expansion pack.
Yeah.
The feet are different. The hands are different.
Well, they have add-ons for the feet and hands that make it into like wolf mode right here.
Right.
So has the head, like the shield makes the tail. And it just, of course, just does the get on all fours, and now you're an animal.
Why does it need an action stand when it's sitting on all fours like that?
Probably because it's not stable and it actually
maybe
can't
the
hold
shield, or
To
maybe
even
it's like
stand on 4 feet?
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
How?
Those well, if you look at the back of the legs, the original foot is like raised, and the only thing that's holding it up is those claw bits, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, okay.
I like it. If it's decent, I might get it, but I think it's only P Bandai.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much is it going to be too?
It's probably going to be $100.
See, this makes me think walrus right here. Not so much wolf anymore with these two giant beam tusks.
Yeah, this one I get no anything from it. I don't feel anything when I see this.
When I see this and
Unfortunately.
just standing there, like in semi-lang pose, I love this. Right there.
The other thing is those beam blades, aren't those from 00 kits?
With the square peg?
Yeah, with the square peg. Or Age. I might be thinking of Age.
No, 00 does too, but I think that might be some of the generic for some of the master grades, depending on the handles.
Oh, okay.
It's just a peg, bro.
Yeah. Hey, he's knowledgeable. He knows his pegs. So yeah, this
thing reminds me of Megatron from Beast Wars.
Oh yeah,
okay. I could see that.
Just this particular pose with the feet and everything.
Okay, Cobra, do you know who this is?
Heck no.
Okay.
I don't. It's got to be from a manga. Then
I'm like, so the one thing that I'll say is I'm like opposite Ian when it comes to substitution. I hardly know anything Seed. I refuse to get into Seed. He's gonna melt in his grave.
Yeah,
maybe I'll give it a chance someday, but no, I know nothing hardly Seed. I watched like the first 5 episodes right now of the original Seed, and I haven't gone any farther yet.
Yeah. Just like us with Macross when you're not on. So that was the news for this week. Thank you, Ian, for getting that set up. I am excited for... I'm a sucker for the 30-minute stuff. So I'm excited for some of that. Next up, club member shout-outs. Did anyone have any shout-outs for the Discord this week?
Do you want me to do the builds of the week?
Sure. Go for that while you're pulling that up. I was going to start... because we did a little birthday thread, and I figured we could shout out birthdays on here as well. So from here on out, we'll do birthdays. I know Ryan had a birthday last month. Silver Lycan, happy birthday. I can't remember who else might have had a birthday recently. Anybody remember?
If you're going to do birthday shout outs, bro, you need to be prepared. So now you got people who are sad.
I know.
Now you got sad people.
I'm sorry, sad people. I will, from here on, that's why I said, from here on out, I'm going to do some birthdays on here. But builds of the week, Dan.
No, I want to stay here and watch you sweat.
No, sweat all you want. It's Silver Lycan. It was Hanson Kuhn had their birthday end of last month. It was Arbiter. Ryan had their birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah.
If I may be so bold to put in some feedback, maybe we should just do a birthday for the month.
Like in the month of September?
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I don't know the future ones. It's just who had them already. Mike Deal, happy birthday.
Doesn't Ian have a birthday coming up?
Well, his is coming. Para, Megan, happy birthday. Do you want me to keep going? I'm doing good now that I pulled it up.
Speaking of Silver Lycan, look at this build we got here. Now that's a segue.
I like this caliber. Oh my gosh. You know, this is Cobra. This is my favorite part of the podcast because I get to say, Dan, you're muted.
Oh, no, not again. I had so many good things I was saying. Oh, gosh.
Just be glad that this
everything
is a live
I was saying. I was like,
and
Lang.
Take two.
Lang.
What?
You're supposed to be more on top of me, buddy.
I was pulling up the birthdays. I wasn't looking at the screen. So,
Oh,
boobas
all
on
right.
both of us.
It's a good thing this wasn't a live chat. Otherwise, you'd be having to give gifties.
Well, first we
I'm
got,
too old to know what you just
Here's-
said, Cobra.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Builds of the Week. From the WCGA, we first have Silver Lycan with a Gundam Calibarn. Is that correct? Gundam Calibarn?
Calibarn with some 00 add-ons.
Yeah, they've done some kit bashing. They did a paint scheme on it, and I think they busted the sucker out real fast, which is impressive.
Is it the Calibarn or is it the...
No, it's the Calibarn.
Okay.
Calibarn with 00 riser?
Yeah.
With
Parts?
the riser.
Look at me!
Hey,
Look at you.
I
look
did
at
a thing!
You did a thing.
It was very cool to kind of spectate while this was a work in progress, because I adore two-tone tops and bottom. Like
Yeah, I love this color scheme, and it's really cohesive.
Yeah,
They
like
did
it.
a really good job.
This to me feels like if Bandai were to do like another one of those like build lines or whatever, like build fighters, build divers, I could see this as like a build fighters like combination.
Oh, God, is Cobra talking again? Oh,
wow.
Here we go.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Cobra. I'm with you.
All right. Next we have, Lang did a really nice snap
Happy
build
Little happy
of,
build.
tell us about this?
Yeah, I got a MG Core Fighter, started snapping it before movie night, and ran out of time before the lights went out, and then I finished the next day, and it's super cute and super fun. I like it. It's very intricate, and I have it in his waste mode right now on my desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This got more updates than my custom that I built.
We don't measure by updates.
Did you put enough
Not
hashtags
updates.
in it, Dan?
No, that's my problem. I'm running low on hashtags. This actually looks really good, dude. I love the picture you took of it in the sun too.
It's
Looks
nice.
beautiful.
Player version. Yeah.
No,
Nice photography.
I wish I had one of these.
You used
Maybe
to,
I'll have to
you
buy
used
one.
to, but now I
used
have it.
to.
Now I have it.
That looks really nice. Oh, and then we have a custom from Mr. Lang. Tell us about this.
I had a dream. The dream, the more I worked on it, didn't come to fruition as much as I had hoped, but I'm glad I tried this. So this is what I've been working on, a HG Arios turning into Trans Am. I've seen a lot of miniatures do kind of thunder / transition energy transition effects, so I wanted to try it. I tried it. I did too much on this kit. As I've been saying, I took a Trans Am, a clear, and a regular Arios. I had all three versions, combined all three, and made the regular go slightly clear into the transition effect, and after the transition effect, it was a Trans Am. It's okay. Pictures don't do it justice. I tried using different top coats and other things. It's okay. I'm happy I tried it. It was a lot of throwing stuff against the wall to see what sticks, and I'm happy I tried it. I would do quite a bit differently and more simple next time, but it was kind of fun.
Well, the amount of engineering that went into this, like cutting everything at the right angles and fitting it all together so that it looks like it's supposed to go that way, it was crazy. You had tons of parts, and you had to chop them all at angles, and that's really, really hard to do. So,
yeah, you're welcome, Z. You have all the spare parts.
Yeah, because he was like, you could build two more kits or something, right?
I don't want to. Here you go. You have it.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, we're all our own worst critics, you know. Yeah. I get that you had a different look in your mind or whatever, but I see what's going on here.
Yeah,
it makes sense. Like you pulled off the look of what you were going for. Or the look that you had described to me is what I see now. So
I'm hoping in person, because this will be competing. I hope it will some of the effects that are finely tuned, because I didn't take the greatest pictures either, because I was like, oh, snap, and I was meh on it. I think I might take some better photos and go from there.
Yeah. And I mean, this is the kind of stuff too at comps that's always fun to see. Super creative builds, you know?
Thank you.
Out of the box stuff. I love it. So yeah, dude, good job.
Thank you.
And like you said, you learned a ton of stuff. Like you have stuff that you know about now that I don't know about. Cobra doesn't know about as far as combining kits in this way. I've never seen it done. So
I will say this was definitely not the thought of approach I would have done it. And that's not a knock on you. If more or anything, I'm actually proud of you for sticking through it. Because I remember during some of our Discord calls, you were feeling a little discouraged about it. And I feel like some people would just have it be an emotional mess and leave it on the shelf and never touch it again. But you stuck through with how busy your schedule's been lately, and you powered through. So good job in at least giving something a shot. Whether or not you're going to do it again or you're fully happy with it, at least you can say that you tried something really different and, you know, you stuck through it, because some people would just give up.
Yeah, 100%. Do you think you'll do this to your perfect grade?
Which one?
You have the perfect grade and the clear parts. Yeah.
Heavens no. That's my baby.
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna. No cut, no blades near that thing.
No cut. No cut.
If anything, I would like to see him try that effect, but do it in an airbrush. So him, like, you know, taking like a matte and then kind of fogging up the clear and then going in with color, like say go into a corner and make it like a gradient. So it's making a gradient into Trans Am. That would be cool, I think.
I think in person too.
It almost looks like that with the clear, like the gradient. I did a clear from the regular, so the Thunderbolt was kind of a big, like, yeah.
And you can't get clear parts or those effects that look either. Which you've done here, unless you use clear paint, then you can make your parts clear. But yeah.
It was an interesting. It was, it neat for the scale that it is. I shouldn't have done that many pieces. It should have been just maybe a couple at a very distinct symmetrical line through the whole thing, maybe.
I mean, look what you got going on here. You got 3 different kits in one head piece.
Yeah, I did.
That's
crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, there's three kits in each part, right? Mostly
close.
Like this is 3 kits here. It goes.
Yep, that's 3 kits.
Solid, clear to or whatever. I don't know.
So is it now a diorama because it's now 3 kits in one display?
Oh gosh. All right. Next up, we have Tetsujin 28 on the left and Black Ox on the right. I finished these guys up and finally got some pictures.
That blue is so pretty. I love that. I can't stop looking at that blue. Is it
so that is
coat matte?
Huh?
Is it candy coat matte?
Yes.
Okay.
So it has a lot of hue changes when you are looking at it in the reel. And then the red is just metallic red, fluorescent green, gold, and matte black.
Such great colors.
So what made you decide to have the bag? You just doing like a contrast between like the villain is super high gloss black and the other is more of a matted, just to kind of give the style difference?
Well, so the Tetsujin kit looks like this kind of out of the box. It's not high gloss. Mm-hmm. It's more of a subdued metallic. And then the Black Ox is glossy black. And I've never watched, I think there's an anime, and I've never read the comics. So I just try to stick to the originals because I wanted to have like original looks on my shelf.
Yeah, it's nicely done. Yeah, I've never seen Tetsujin either, so I was kind of curious about the contrast in color.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that there's something like this is the original guy, and then the bad guys come along and they're like, we got this super sleek, evil looking dude. I really like the head. Like, so the Tetsujin, the head can't move on it, but then the bad guy has like upgrades, so his neck can move, and it's also kind of hunched a little bit. I really like that. They're both really fun to look at and fun to have on the shelf, so I like them a lot. Yeah. There's the Tetsujin there. Classic pose. But so this is the original mech, large mech. ever in the history of the world, from what I know. So it's cool to have that piece of, I don't know, heritage, I guess, on the
Yeah,
shelf.
the original Super Robo.
Yeah. Great kit too. Like if you wanted to snap build this guy, it's super great. The only complaint I would have at that point is like if you're gonna buy one of these, is they're kind of expensive for what you get. It's not that big. It's maybe like 6.5, 7 inches tall. Yeah. But out of the box, they look great.
Very cool.
And then we got the Evangelion main kit. This is a super fun build. I am incredibly impressed by how nice this build is for like building it, like putting it together is so good. For a snap builder, especially too, because it's all undergated. The whole thing was undergated. Even the internal parts were undergated. For a painter, that's a nightmare. But for me, but for like a snap builder, it's great. So I went with some pretty extreme contours and contrasts and colors because I really wanted things to pop and have character standing still for such a dynamic looking kit. So I went with some heavy pre-shading and then some more post-shading with the blue or the purples. There's about 3 different tones of purple on it. And then I lightly edged everything with some Mr. Weathering stuff. The yellows are done with pink and then orange yellow over the top of it to make them pop really well. And then all these little yellow highlights everywhere are actually, in parts of the plastic that are molded in. And normally I think I would have just kind of panel lined and brushed those out and wiped them out, just kind of darken them up. But I thought I really need to bring more color to the purple. So I used some Citadel yellow paint and kind of just touched it in there and then wiped it off, and it worked really well. It kind of came out nicely. I like it. Then I used some reds as well in some different areas.
Please tell me you have a picture for comparison scale.
What's that?
Do you have a picture of comparison scale like next to an HG or an entry grade?
Oh, I've got one on the Discord, yeah, but
okay.
It's huge.
It's very large.
I can't believe
17.5 inches tall.
I want to be bold and say this is bigger than Bandai's perfect grade Ava. Like based on just seeing you with the photos of you holding it in your hand and how tall it is, I think this thing's at least a good 5 inches, if not more, taller than the PG Ava from Bandai.
Yeah, it is way taller than any other perfect grade I've got on my shelf right now. It stands head and shoulders above everything else. It's huge.
Yeah.
When I got it, it was $120. Now they're like $200. So hopefully they do a reprint soon because I wouldn't pay $200 for this. But at $110, $120, it's definitely worth it. And I did some aftermarket decals on here and some various places we don't have to get too into detail on or anything. But it's
the effects that you've painted on here, and don't mean to jump in, they kind of make me feel like I'm looking at like the night version of the Ava. Like it's coming out in the nighttime, and it's got that green like glowing out of the armor and stuff. So it looks really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, the mouth is all detailed too, so it opens up and it's got teeth in there, but I didn't take any pictures of that. So next up, we got one by Benissimo. This is a Goof Custom.
Mm-hmm. Goof Custom,
because it's got the 2 shoulders.
The high grade Goof Custom.
I like this picture that they took because I can see the detail and the weathering and stuff that they added. Some nice weathering in there. Panel lining, it's all painted up. It looks really nice. This is a good custom.
It's subtle too. It's
it kind of has your style of, you've got some different colors for weathering down here. And then kind of greasy, grimy to other places. I really like the mix. This is a pretty good pick too.
Yeah, the upshot. That's nice photography.
Yeah, it's really nice. Very well done. That's what we got for builds of the week. Lang?
Yeah. What's up?
That's what we got for builds of the week.
Aren't they great builds, people? I like those builds. Did you like those builds?
It's a good job. Everybody is killing it.
Sorry. Those of you that don't know, we have notes that we go off of, and Dan's just clicking like click, 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 go to the next thing. fun to watch his cursor. So, anyways, speaking of builds of the week by our
Oh, are
members,
you watching the
members? Yeah.
Sometimes I just idly click.
So, our members not only give us great builds, they give us great questions. Here's the questions for this week. Are we ready? First question. Have you played D&D before? If so, what's your favorite class? I'll start by saying no. Next, Cobra.
I will also start by saying no. But
Oh,
the closest thing I'll say I've played to D&D is Knights of the Old Republic, because they do have like a D&D system in the game. But that's the furthest between.
Yeah.
So no.
I have played a lot of D&D. Generally, I DM or GM the games. It's super fun, and we've talked a little bit in the club about doing D&D night, like a one-shot. So that's something that could be in the works soon. My favorite class is probably like a ranger. I really like using bow and arrow. I like being sneaky. Sneaking is really important in D&D. But like all things D&D, you have to have a balanced team. If you don't have a balanced team, you're going to have a harder time with a lot of encounters and stuff. So being one piece of the greater pie is always a really cool part of D&D, the teamwork and everything that's involved in there. So, yeah.
Nice. Another question that we had was, when did y'all meet and decide to make this club exactly? So technically this club, we're coming up on just a year. Like, we're still infants. The inception, and Dan can jump in at any point. The inception of this was actually one night at his house. He and I were sitting down and we started throwing out ideas on a number of things. And we started the Discord, tried to see what would stick. And little by little, it's been a fun snowball of ideas, suggestions, growth, friends. That's kind of where it started, because Dan and I met, it's been a couple of years now, at another Gundam meetup. And then I feel like, Cobra, I met you at my first Seattle IPMS show, which was three Seattle IPMSs ago. I don't know if you recall.
I think it's got to be like 2 or 3, because we sort of knew each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then, of course, yeah.
I have a funny story to share about Cobra. So I was, when I started out in the hobby, I was like, Lang is the one that introduced me to Instagram, and I was like, I don't understand, I don't know how it works. And he was like, dude, your builds are so good, you should get them out there. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he's like, I'm gonna blow you up, watch this. And then he sends me, I had like maybe 3 followers or something, and he starts shouting me out on his Insta, and it's like, and my phone's going bling 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 bling, all these followers. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And Lang's like, see, I told you, bro, I got your back. And I was like, oh. So in doing that, one of the people I think that followed me was you, Cobra. And so I kind of started looking at your builds and following your builds, and I was like, man, this guy's really good. He's like owning Washington State. He's like the Washington State builder, from what I could see at the time. You know, it's not true.
There's no way. I would say the top.
But you had like a big following on there, right? So I was like intimidated by just like your presence. And then we were at the Redmond, what is it? The Gundam base thing.
Oh yeah.
And you were there, Cobra, and I still hadn't met you yet. And Lang was like, oh, that's Cobra there. I'm going to go talk to him. And I was afraid to talk to you. I was scared to talk to you. I was like, this guy's too cool for me. He's way too cool for me.
I remember seeing you. I know I saw you. I didn't recognize you because I know you went to the IPMS show the earlier that year.
Yeah.
So I think I saw you around, but I don't think I really was familiar with you yet. I knew Lang a bit, like and he and I would kind of exchange messages once in a while. I think it wasn't until like
No,
Redmond.
don't say exchange. I am that annoying extrovert, just like, hi,
Well, I'm
screw
talking about just
you.
no, I'm talking about just DMs. But no, in person, you're
Also,
very like warm, easy to talk to. So,
oh,
yeah, it wasn't until then, I think, after Redmond, we started to really kind of kick things off. Like I started joining the Discord server too. You guys
Yeah.
kicked that off, and it was like pretty fun. So,
But I didn't talk to you at Redmond either because I was scared. You had your hat on, that hat there, and you were surrounded by a bunch of what I assumed were cool guys at the time.
I let's see, I
know it was.
I
I
was
think you
with
had CD with you,
Hanjipla.
right?
Yeah, Chloe's dad. I had Hanjipla, who's honestly one of the top in Washington. It's definitely not me. Top dogs there. And then I had a few of my friends from the Sean's Anime Shop there, but I think they were looking around other stuff. But yeah, I was with those guys, and then we met up. It was fun. Yeah, it was good to see everyone there at the time. I wish they came back.
Yes.
That event
Yeah.
was super cool.
That crowd, gosh, they need to come back.
But yeah, I didn't end up really chatting with you, Josh, until you joined the club, I think.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So that's.
But yeah, as far as like we were talking about starting a club, sorry to get you derailed there.
No, you're good, and that's a good example of how this club is progressing. That we just kind of know of things, keep sharing things, and have a lot of supportive fun while we're doing it. And it just keeps growing, and we're having just fun doing it. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a later question. The next question: what's your dream haircut, facial hair combo? Cobra?
You know, I wish I had the facial hair and style of Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi Revenge of the Sith look. I think I don't know, there's just something about it where it's just it looks really nice, and I know there's nowhere near how my facial hair is going to get to that point, but if I could, perfect world, I'd try to have close to that.
Nice. Dan?
My dream facial hair would probably be clean shaven and like I don't know, longer hair.
Like, are we talking you'd have to have a scrunchie with you at all times?
Yeah.
Long? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
I can't do the facial hair because if I was to shave this beard off, my lower lip goes to my chest. I have no chin. So this is one of what I don't know what you call it.
It's a barrier.
Yeah, it's a
defining line.
I grew my own chin here. It's nice. You don't want to see me without a beard. I'll do it sometime, but yeah. And I can't do the long hair because my hair, when I grow it out, I have really thick hair. So like it doesn't lay down. It like poofs really big. So yeah.
If only I knew a hairdresser that could help you with that, we could make it happen.
Your hairdresser can make my hair grow long and be thin?
Sure.
Just use a lot of conditioner.
I used to have what I like to call the Seamus for a year, and I kind of miss it. It was like chops, chin strap, bushwhack with
I've seen that. No, Lang. I've seen pictures of you like that. You look like a biker meth dealer.
I miss it. I liked it. There was a time where I pulled it off decently, and then with my age, it's like, no, you've got to stop.
You pull it off, yeah. I just don't know if it's the look you want.
Not anymore. No, I can't anymore.
You got like a leather jacket and some pants in the back somewhere you're not telling us you own?
Oh, I'll show you I own, but not here. That's a different podcast. No, I kind of missed that. But other than that, I'm trying to get back to the length. I didn't realize how much I loved having that long beard before Never Waffle just diminished my beard. It was I miss it bad. I loved having a beard. And after I've had a bald head and shave it pretty often, sometimes I wish I had hair again, but at the same time it's like, no, I really like being bald and keeping it shaved down. So I'm good with the top of my head.
Yeah.
Hair combo on the back, I keep it lengthy. So
You should grow your beard out again if you like it so much.
I'm trying.
Just make sure you don't get thrown into situations where people threaten to shave it off again.
Yeah, that's going to be
next year. If Chris comes to the Jamboree next year, Lang will shave off his beard. There you go, Lang.
No.
I don't know if I'll do my head again. I'll get a tattoo.
You heard it. Mark it down. No, I've been nagging Dan forever to get a tattoo with me.
September 13th at 11:16 a.m. in recording time.
Yeah, I'll get a tattoo of like his face on my face.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like Murr from like the Impractical Jokers, where he had like Will Smith's kid like tattooed on his butt cheek.
What?
Yeah, so like if I know segue or derail. Practical Jokers, comedians, they're friends. They do things. If they do like a game show, if they lose, the other guys make them go through like a terrible thing. One of them was, since you lost, they made him do a tattoo on his butt cheek, and he couldn't say no. So he has like he has a tattoo for life of Jada Pinkett Smith's like just portrait on his cheek.
Wow. I bet
because he lost. I think it's his left.
Yeah,
I just wanted you to picture his cheek again.
I just imagine which one I sit on the most. So I'd be like, oh, that would hurt.
It would be tender for a while.
Yeah. Cobra, do you have any tattoos?
No.
Oh, we should change that too. Both of you should get
I appreciate when people have their ink, but I just choose not to. I hate pain a whole lot. And
I think I'm gonna get a full sleeve.
Oh, there you go.
Next year.
Yep. What toy do you have now you wish you could give to your kid's self? I really liked this question. Dan?
I mean, I don't really have toys. I don't have a lot of toys.
Collectible.
But it would probably be like my Nintendo Switch.
Oh, man.
Like, here you go, kid.
Here you go, bud. I would probably give, as a kid, I have the original Robots in Disguise Omega Prime set in like peak condition. Even the chrome hasn't come off or anything. I would give that to my younger self.
Robots in Disguise. They're more than meets the eyes.
Take a look. They're not all crooks. They're robots in disguise. Okay, Josh.
I'm kind of like looking at my shelf, and I think one of them comes to mind is I have the 160 scale Yamato Macross figures. So like kind of like a collectible figure. When I was a kid, I was super into Robotech, and my parents would try to get me like a Robotech figurine. But what they ended up getting me, of course, they didn't know at the time. But like on eBay, they would sell like knockoffs of the original, like Macro, like Bandai kind of like Valkyrie toy that transforms. Like, oh no, literally, it's a knockoff of the Jetfire. It was literally a knockoff of the Jetfire Bandai figure, and I went through like 3 of them, and they broke on me. Like every time I would like touch a joint or do something, just right. And I wouldn't. For me, like being a kid, like I'm a kid. I'm playing with action figures, but like I can at least vaguely remember, like I'm not like throwing them and stuff. They just broke. They were bad. They're knockoffs, right? They're cheap. They're not like how we're getting today with third party. But that's probably the one I would get because my little Robotech loving self would adore it. Yeah,
I actually have to amend mine. I would give my giant collection of large scale GI Joes to my kid self. With vehicles and everything. I would have loved that as a kid.
That would be cool. Yeah. Next question. What is the plan for the club? Just naturally let it grow and thrive, or do we have a goal that members can help achieve? Well,
so let's frame it, right? like we were talking before the podcast. Perfect world. What's something that, how do you see it?
For me, I wish, since we like kind of claim like West Coast Gun Club Alliance, California, Oregon, Washington, if we were able to, with time, funding, everything, I wish there was like a rotating convention / build event near or close to the coast at a beach, and like every year, like one year's California, next year's Oregon, the year after that's Washington, and just have an event that encapsulated like a weekend long building hoorah. That being said, that's my dream. The person that's dreaming that can't even keep up on posting a picture on our Instagram of the latest episode. So it would be a ways to go for that. Other than that, goal, just keep the snowball rolling, because we've had such great suggestions and fun and very welcoming, what's the word? Not
Community?
competitions, but like
Oh,
events, or just, I don't know how to describe it, like our 30-minute missions, the Lang pose off that are
They're
just
group
quick.
builds. They're
Group-
nice community group builds with a
They
nice
really
little
are.
side of prizes.
Yeah, and it just feels like a hangout, like that's what it feels like. For me, it takes away the pressure of like an IPMS, and I really feel like I'm hanging out with my friends, and I still get to show creativity and win stuff. Like that's
you didn't show off your trophy for the Lang Pose competition.
I did last week
on the pod.
Yeah.
Oh,
you want me to show it again? Because I did.
I feel like am I old?
Are you? Is your brain muted too? Like, is that what it is?
Thanks, Lang.
That's my thought on
Yeah.
that. What do you two think when that question is posed?
Well, while Dan's trying to mentally get it together,
Emotional damage.
So since I'm not a mod, which I'm very thankful for the mods, I'm just a participant of the community. The one thing I kind of did come to mind is like over in Asia, there's a lot of like studios, like collaborative studios of builders. So you'll have like a group of like 5, 4, 3, and they'll rotate and they'll have their own builds. They'll sometimes do a collaborative build. They have like their little microcosms of communities, and I kind of would hope, because over here in the West, I don't think we really have that yet, where we have like pockets. So we have communities of Discords, we have Facebook, Facebook groups, but what I see is we don't have the kind of thing that Asia has, is where they're get rid of the competition aspect of, oh, well, I'm going to just hide my secrets from you. I don't want you to win. I want to be the top guy for a long time. I think it would be cool to see this club be where we still kind of keep that competitive spirit a bit, where we're motivated, but at the same time, we're also help elevating each other to basically help represent the West Coast and all around to show, hey, like this is the talent that we have, and this is who so and so. We got Dan, we got Lane, we got all these cool people making some creative stuff, right? And kind of just show that, hey, there's more than just gatekeeping, I guess, and trying to just stay the top dog spot, and just whoever in the club wins, let's prop them up and encourage them to keep moving forward. And then, oh, well, that guy sucks, he's a loser, I want to kick his butt because he's better than me. I want to win the next competition, right? Which there could be a little bit of that friendly rivalry, but just not what is it that I'm trying to say, like not intentionally trying to like badge, like just kick each other around, right? Like I'm getting old too now. See, I'm like 10 years older than probably these guys, and I'm already, my brain went beep. Where are we going?
I think on the West Coast we have a good vibe of that. We have a good vibe of community. I think it would be really sick to do some type of collaborative West Coast thing, whatever that is, a showcase maybe or something.
On a beach.
Speaking of West Coast collaborative, next February is going to be the Monomania show. And I know you guys are going to be a big part of that show next year. So,
oh boy.
So yeah.
Nice.
So that maybe that's the start of the wish there.
I think the growth that we have is really organic. It's we have people joining almost, like, I think on average we have like 5 or 6 new members a week. I think people jump in and they see the quality and the vibe that we have is really positive, really good. It's very collaborative. And the fact that we aren't just stuck in Oregon, and we open our doors up to basically everybody. We call ourselves the West Coast, but we have folks from everywhere, even internationally, in the club, and we love it. I think that type of organic growth that we have right now is what we're aiming for. And then, we try as mods to keep things really entertaining, because it can be hard to retain an interactive audience online. So that's why we do things like trivia nights and intra-club competitions, and we have lots of ideas that are formulating into solid things coming up. We have something special coming up this fall or this winter. We haven't announced yet. We have our next trivia night. We haven't announced yet, but that's solidified. Just have to announce it. And got the podcast, and I think what members can do to help achieve: invite your friends. If you're at a hobby shop and you see somebody, invite the person to the club. Everybody has access to invites. Everyone can, anybody can invite anybody. Just need the Discord link. Mm-hmm. That's what you can do. It's just organic, word of mouth. And then we've got flyers out there and stuff. But yeah, a lot of it's just been rolling along really nicely.
I've been littering many a flyer in many a places.
Yeah, I think going down to California is going to be really big for us too, because we haven't been down to California yet, to that state, for putting flyers out. So me and Ian and Ryan on our trip are going to be stopping at some hobby stores and dropping off some flyers, and then we're going to have stickers with our Discord links on next to our builds down there, and we're going to be networking with a lot of people down there. So last year we went,
sneak away too.
Huh?
I had one of the higher ups in the company say, "You should go sneak away to your competition." So I'm totally going to sneak away for a minute.
Good. Last year when Lang and I went, we talked about this before, we weren't really advertising anything. We were just going down there for fun. And so this year we have a community that but we are growing and we're building. So we're going to definitely see an influx of new membership there. So yeah, it's been really super positive. I'm loving, this is exactly what I would want to have in the hobby space, is like this kind of community. So, yeah.
Nice. Very cool. So on that note, thank you everybody for the questions. As always, throw your questions into the questions thread or contact us directly. Future events, 7 days from this moment of recording. As we record, Jamboree Oregon is happening. We do know that there's another event happening across the nation. Plamo down in the south. Have fun at that. We wish we could be there, but this one is ours, so we're going to represent here. We're very excited. There's going to be a lot of stuff there. I've been showing 3D prints that we're just going to give away. We have amazing stickers, or slaps as the kids call them these days, that our group that Dan has that we've been showing off. This is going to be, I'm so giddy. This is going to be so much fun. I also have a 3D print surprise that's going to be there. So get ready.
A 3D print surprise.
A 3D print surprise. It's not done yet.
So it's coming up next week on Saturday?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have it nearly done. It's going to be there.
Exciting.
Prepare. Pucker up. Here it comes. That's next week. After that, as Dan had mentioned just barely, the SCGMC on November 9th in Buena Park, California. We're going to have some really good representation down there. I'm almost a little more excited for that, just for the variety of just massive amounts of Gunpla model kits you couldn't even dream of.
Yeah, it's all Gundam and sci-fi.
All Gundam mecha. It's going to be Macross this year.
Yeah, super cool.
I'm getting ready for that.
Yeah. Cobra's build is looking amazing. Dan's build is amazing. I don't have a build that's going to be amazing for Macross, but it's going to be...
You still have time.
November you have time, Lang. Now that you've been given permission, Lang.
Oh, no. My kits are still going to compete either way. It's whether I show up or not.
No, but you should do a Macross, Lang.
Yeah.
Come on. Make yourself a Jetfire. Come on.
Yeah. You got till November 9th.
Speaking of Jetfires, I have a display of Jetfires in my bedroom now. I posted it just randomly on a Transformers display Facebook page. It got 2.3 thousand updos. I'm just like sitting
And that was without 10 hashtags?
No hashtags whatsoever.
No
hashtag. Jetfires. And I've had to answer like hundreds of questions about it.
You have rare ones in there.
I do have pretty rare ones,
You're
but the fact
now.
that I hung them, like I put wire through them, hung them on the wall like a photo frame, and it makes a really cool display. And people are just like, "What in the world? Oh my gosh!" And I'm just like, "I am
Wait,
cool,
what are people like?
People, oh my gosh, that's what they're like.
Oh my lord! How'd you put that expensive toy in the hook?
How'd you get it there? Oh.
Oh, wow, what a Macross! I mean, Robotech! I mean, Transformers! Oh.
Anyway, so yeah. Wait, and also I forgot, I have a special guest on this episode. Do you guys want to see the special guest? This is going to get all the hits. You ready? Hey.
It wasn't me.
Hey. Come say hi. Don't give me that look. Come here. Come here. Let's see if she'll get on camera. Oh, there she is. Come here. There we go. Can you guys see her?
What is that?
Oh, I can't. She's moving my cursor. There we go. This is Betty White. Everyone say hi to Betty White. This is our sweet little angel. She likes to sit here while I'm building. I figured today was the day to say, hey, hi.
Put the mic up to her face. I want to hear that.
Get it.
Uh-oh.
This is how
now
she
everything's
holds your
falling
hand.
apart.
Come here.
There it is.
Get the little growling. I can't tell if that's Lane or Betty making those growl noises. They sound pretty close, similar.
My favorite thing, this is going to get me in trouble on a podcast, Dan, if you bleep this, fine, be so that my favorite thing is I have Irish neighbors, and whenever she comes out to play with them, they always like, oh, there's Betty. She's such a...
Oh my gosh. 148.15. Okay.
And on that note, there's the episode, everybody.
We got a special sponsor here for you. Dive into delicious fun at Spaghetti Canyon. Splash down the Meatball Mountain slides, float the Alfredo River, and race through the Ravioli Rapids. Spaghetti Canyon, where every splash is a molto bene. Well, there it is, folks. Thanks so much for listening to episode 28 of the WCGA podcast. Thank you to Cobra at COBRAPLA on Instagram, and congratulations on your big win, buddy. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you, guys. That'd be great.
Oh, don't leave me, everybody. He's going to cut me off. What am I going to do?